Lauren Graham reflects on the legacy and ongoing success of Gilmore Girls. Lauren Graham recently opened up about the lasting impact and continued success of Gilmore Girls, the beloved TV series that has remained a cultural touchstone since its debut in the early 2000s. Despite its enduring popularity on streaming platforms like Netflix, Graham revealed that the show's cast hasn't necessarily benefited from the financial side of that success. Graham appeared on Jimmy Kimmel Live on Wednesday evening, where she candidly discussed the financial reality of the show's resurgence on streaming platforms. While Gilmore Girls has reached an entirely new generation of viewers through platforms like Netflix, Graham explained that this renewed success hasn't translated into substantial financial compensation for the cast. "There really are no residuals on Netflix. Sorry. But I've been paid in love," the Parenthood star joked, highlighting the difference between the exposure and financial benefits actors received during the show's original broadcast versus its current streaming success. The actress went on to reflect on how the show's popularity has evolved over the years. Originally airing on the WB from 2000 to 2007, Gilmore Girls cultivated a devoted fan base with its witty dialogue, heartwarming mother-daughter dynamic, and charming depiction of life in the fictional town of Stars Hollow. The series followed Lorelai Gilmore, played by Graham, a fast-talking, coffee-loving single mother, and her academically gifted daughter Rory, played by Alexis Bledel, as they navigated relationships, personal growth, and the close-knit Stars Hollow community. While the show enjoyed solid ratings during its original run, it wasn't until it became available on Netflix that it experienced a massive resurgence in popularity. The accessibility of streaming allowed the show to reach a wider and more diverse audience, including younger viewers who weren't old enough to watch it when it first aired. Graham acknowledged this shift, noting that the show's fan base has expanded far beyond its original demographic. "We have definitely reached more people than we were reaching on the WB. Now it's trickled into younger people, older people, men whose kids or wives probably have forced them to watch it," Graham said. She expressed surprise at how frequently she's recognized by fans, even after all these years. "I get stopped a lot. It surprises me every time though. I don't know why," she admitted with a laugh. Gilmore Girls initially concluded its 7-season run in 2007, leaving fans with a mix of closure and lingering questions about Lorelai and Rory's future. However, the show's cult status and renewed popularity on Netflix eventually led to a highly anticipated revival. In 2016, Netflix released Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life, a 4-part miniseries that revisited Lorelai, Rory, and the rest of the Stars Hollow residents nearly a decade after the original finale. The revival explored the challenges and changes that Lorelai and Rory faced as adults. Lorelai continued to navigate her relationship with Luke, Scott Patterson, while managing the Dragonfly Inn, while Rory struggled to find her footing as a journalist. The revival also addressed the death of Richard Gilmore, played by Edward Herrmann, paying tribute to both the character and the actor, who passed away in 2014. The final scene of the revival, which ended with Rory revealing that she was pregnant, left fans speculating about the future of the Gilmore family and sparked conversations about a possible follow-up. Despite the ongoing speculation about whether Gilmore Girls could return for another season, Graham remains grounded about the show's legacy. She has previously expressed gratitude for the opportunity to play Lorelai and for the impact the show has had on viewers. In a 2021 interview with Entertainment Weekly, Graham described Gilmore Girls as the gift that keeps on giving, adding that she continues to hear from fans who have connected with the characters and storylines in meaningful ways. "It's just one of those shows that people love to revisit, and I think it's because it's comforting," Graham said. "It's about family, love, and finding your place in the world. That never gets old." While Graham acknowledged the financial limitations of streaming success, she remains appreciative of the renewed fan engagement and the personal connections the show continues to foster. She noted that the show's universal themes of love, family, and self-discovery have allowed it to resonate across different generations and cultures. "It's amazing how many people still come up to me and talk about the show," she said. "I think part of it is the relationship between Lorelai and Rory. It's so honest and real. Even if you don't have that kind of relationship with your own parent, you can relate to the ups and downs of it." The show's witty, fast-paced dialogue, a signature of creator Amy Sherman-Palladino's writing, also played a key role in its success. Graham recalled the challenge of delivering the rapid-fire lines, which often referenced pop culture, literature, and current events. "The scripts were long and the dialogue was tricky," Graham said. "But it was so well written that it was also incredibly rewarding." Since the end of the revival, Graham has remained open to the idea of revisiting Gilmore Girls in the future. I think there's always a possibility, she told Variety in a 2022 interview. If Amy is Sherman-Palladino and Dan Palladino have a story to tell, and if it makes sense for the characters, I think we'd all be open to it. For now, Graham is content with the show's lasting impact and the sense of connection it continues to provide for fans. It's not about the money, she said on Jimmy Kimmel Live. It's about the fact that people still care. That means more than any paycheck. As for her own career, Graham has remained busy with a variety of projects, including roles in Parenthood and Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist, as well as a successful writing career. She published her first book, Talking as Fast as I Can, in 2016, followed by In Conclusion, Don't Worry About It in 2018, and Have I Told You This Already? In 2022. Still, Gilmore Girls remains a defining part of her legacy, and Graham continues to embrace the show's place in television history. It's amazing to have been part of something that means so much to so many people, she said. And if that means getting stopped on the street or not making much on streaming, I'll take it. Whether or not Gilmore Girls returns for another chapter, the series' influence on pop culture and its devoted fan base is undeniable. Its blend of humor, heart, and relatable family dynamics has ensured its place as a timeless classic. And for Lauren Graham, the love from fans is more than enough compensation.